Now, a story is told of, what do you call him? A water bearer would go down to the river. He had two pots. One was perfect, the other one was cracked. And he would carry the two pots on a pole across his shoulder. By the time he got to his destination, the cracked pot would only deliver half its capacity because it lost half of the water through the cracks. The other port would deliver full capacity. Over 2 years, this continued, and the full port always felt proud and thought it was better than the cracked port. And the cracked pot apologized to the water bearer and said, "I'm so sorry that every day I lose half of my load. I must be such a disappointment to you." But the water bearer said, "No, no, 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 you're not a disappointment. Next time we go down to the river, look at your side of the road and look at the opposite side." And the cracked pot realized on its side of the road, flowers were growing and blossoming. Because you see, the water bearer had planted seeds, flower seeds, on that side of the road with the full knowledge that the cracked pot would lose half its capacity of water and enable the flowers to grow. Welcome to day 33 of our 100 days of encouragement. Today, I am telling you that you are God's masterpiece despite the cracks in your life. Ephesians chapter 2 and verse 10. It says, "For we are God's masterpiece. He created us anew in Christ Jesus, so we can do the good things He planned for us long ago. Even with our cracks, we can still do good things." I'm here to encourage you today and to tell you that you're not an accident. I know sometimes you may feel like you're an accident. Sometimes you feel like you're an afterthought. Sometimes you feel like you really don't matter. You have no value. You are God's masterpiece. That word in Greek is the word poiema. It's the word for art. You are a masterpiece, a work of art created by God in Christ Jesus, and you are to do good things, good works He ordained for us to do before the creation of the world. So this morning, look at yourself in the mirror. Do you have cracks? Yes, you do. In fact, we all do. Sometimes we think we are the only ones with the flaws. No, everybody has cracks. The thing I've realized in life is this: there are those who use their cracks for good, like the cracked flower pot. Though it was losing water, it enabled flowers to grow. There are those who look at their cracks and they become dejected and depressed, and they end up not doing anything. They're left in the storehouse. They're not available to fetch the water because they're thinking, what's the use anyway? I'll lose half of what is poured into me. I was thinking about two specific individuals. I was thinking about this guy called Nick Vujicic. You know Nick Vujicic, born without arms and legs. If you're in a situation like that, you would think, I have so many cracks, I have so many flaws, I'm good for nothing. But Nick is a global motivational speaker. He is an evangelist and an author. He inspires millions of people worldwide with the message of hope, purpose, and faith in Christ. Can you imagine this guy without hands and legs? He has spoken in over 75 countries. With his cracks, flowers are growing everywhere he goes. And then there's Helen Keller. Helen Keller became blind and deaf at the age of 19 months. Imagine, blind and deaf. You can't see anything, you can't hear anything. But despite her disabilities, she became a renowned author, a speaker. Yes, she couldn't speak, but she became a speaker and an advocate for the disabled. I mean, her life story continues to inspire many people around the globe. So, what are your cracks again? What are you talking about again? Let me tell you, those cracks are there for a purpose. You are God's masterpiece, and those cracks will be used for His purpose. So today, look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, I am God's masterpiece. Yes, I have cracks, but they're part of the design. Ask God to lead you and to guide you. Which flowers can you water along your path? What are we doing today? Today we are writing in the comments, I am God's masterpiece. I am God's masterpiece. When others point at your flaws, smile at them because you know God is using them for his glory. The Lord bless you. The Lord keep you. The Lord cause his face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. If anybody should ask you today, how are you doing? Even with all your cracks and all your flaws, look at them straight in the eye with a big smile on your face and tell them, I am blessed and highly favored, because that, my friend, is who you are. Until tomorrow, do have a great day. Toodles.